Sì, sì.
Started from the bottom, now we're here. Started from the bottom, now my whole team here. Started from the bottom, now we're here. Started from the bottom, now the whole team here. Started from the bottom, now we're here. Started from the bottom, now my whole team here. Started from the bottom, now we're here. Started from the bottom,
Partito subito.
here. I didn't keep it real.
Vai.
Living at my mama's house, we'd argue every month. I was trying to get it on my own. Working all night, traffic on the way home, and my uncle.
Welcome to 2K Sports in the NBA. I'm your host, Damon Bruce. And now we're going to send you on out to Kevin Harlan, Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke. Enjoy all the action.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Hello, everyone. Great to have you with us. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. And now a quick check of our starting lineups for both teams. And guys, what are we going to be looking for in this one from LaMarcus Aldridge?
Kevin, it seems like scoring on the low post is kind of a lost art these days, but this guy can do it. I mean, he can get down on the block, get position, and he's got some skills to get the ball in the basket from that position.
Steve, another signature part of his game is the way he runs the pick and roll. He gets so many easy baskets that way. It's a play they should run for him as often as they can.
Way to play in attack mode and get inside.
And, you know, if you're on defense and you're going to foul, make sure it's a good one. They did, preventing the and one.
And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for Curry.
You know, he's as close to a sure thing as you can possibly have when he steps to the line.
Here's Kobe. He feeds it to Rhodes. Launches it. Rebounded by Ginobili. Pass to Curry. Back to Ginobili. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Kobe Bryant. First one falls for him. And so he makes both from the line. About a minute played so far here in the first. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kevin. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Anthony, covered by LeBron. Anthony backing him down. Shoots a fader. Good.
He's got so much junk in his trunk. He'll find a way to hurt you.
Rose against Curry. LeBron. Anthony on him. Here's LeBron. There's the bucket. Good. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Earlier, our Doris Burke spoke with head coach Jim O'Brien. And Doris, what'd you find out?
Coach told me they're hoping to overcome the problems a player like Carmelo Anthony presents to defenses. He said Melo's combination of strength, size, and skill set make it very difficult to keep him from scoring each trip down the floor. What he is hoping for is to throw different looks at Melo to keep him out of his rhythm and to try to work from there.
Thanks a lot, Doris. Here's Ginobili. Following the basket by LeBron James. And the slam by Griffin.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
Yeah, what a beautiful connection on that play.
Now here's Rose. And it's blocked by Curry. Aldridge kicks to Drummond. Outside, Kobe. Shot clock at 5. Second shot opportunity. Can't get it to go. Solid defense there from Ginobili. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Here's Curry. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
And you can hear the reaction of the fans to that call.
Well, it's obvious they did not like it, Steve.
Now Ellis. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played. Pierce kicks to Ellis. Clock at 6. It's stolen by Amichevole. And here's the break. Rejected by Pierce. And he's able to get it back. They get it back. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
And one thing he does as well as anybody, Kevin, is track the ball with his hands. Quick, strong, active. So when you go up for a shot, he's always going to be looking to strip it on the way up.
And he's really one of the most heads-up defenders you'll see, too. I mean, you've got to take care of the ball when you're around him.
Rudy Gay's checked in for LeBron. And both free throws good for Shumpert.
They're shooting extremely well from the free throw line now.
Holiday with it. As you mentioned, free throw shooting a big reason for the lead.
Yeah, it really is, Kevin. And again, they're actually attacking the rim. They're putting the pressure on the officials to call fouls. Those fouls are being called. And then they're stepping up to the line and knocking down those free throws.
There's 53 seconds left in the first. Here's the pass to Ellis. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. And it's going to go on Amichevole.
2 shots.
Free throw good, Ellis. So he gets them both. Clock management. This is where, Steve, they can get a 2-for-1.
Yeah, I think it makes sense. As long as the first one's a good one, and now you play D, you get the ball back, and one more shot.
Now here's Gay. He kicks it to Lawson. Trains the three-pointer.
Their offense already flowing. Some stellar shooting while jumping out to this lead.
Well, high-quality shots, and they've been on target with them.
Here's Holiday. They trail by 11. It's Ellis on the wing. Back to Holiday. Johnson. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
I thought it might be a little imprudent to try to get those points right back, but it worked.
Here's Gasol. Gay shoots it up. Drained for 2 points.
I couldn't have dreamt of a much better start than what they've had here today.
Everything's worked, especially offensively, and what a lead they have already to show for it.
Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. The away team leading. Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, they've been getting to the foul line here an awful lot. The aggressive play really paying off.
Yeah, and you know what? It also helps to put the mute button on the crowd. I mean, when you methodically score at the line, that can put those fans on their hands.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. We've got Rudy Gay. DeAndre Jordan is out there with Ibaka. Then it's Tony Parker. And it's Shumpert in at the shooting guard position. Ellis with it. He passes to Johnson. Dishes it to Noah. He's against Jordan. Johnson for three. Rebounded by Serge Ibaka. With the prospect of making a big lead even bigger.
Yeah, and they've got to jump at the chance to actually stretch this thing out even more.
Good point. Gay kicks to Jordan. Back to Gay. Fires the three. Stolen by Pierce. Ellis against Parker. From down low. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
And how did he get that to go?
Even after the whistle, I like the awareness, the alertness, and the presence of mind to finish the play.
One shot.
Here comes Lawson. Passes to Parker. Back to Lawson. Lawson right side. 6 to shoot. And Parker, here we go. Soft touch off the glass. Parker's got his second bucket.
That's kind of his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the defense and finish at the rim. He needs to get them back into a flow offensively. You know, things have gotten stagnant for them, and they're starting to force some of these shots.
And that can snowball on you. One guy takes a bad shot, then another guy does, and then you're missing back-to-back-to-back shots, and all of a sudden, you have no rhythm and you're self-inflicting wounds.
On defense, the visitors. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points.
That's foul number 2 on him. It might not warrant sitting him entirely, but you know, another one before halftime, they could be in some trouble.
And the first one drops. He hits both from the stripe. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. And Shumpert kicks to Parker. He dishes it to Lawson. Just 5 to shoot. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Well, at least the defender got his money's worth on that one.
Yep, that was an easy whistle for the official.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Both good from the line that time. Ellis with it. He has 5. Ellis off a pick from Aldridge. Ellis kicks to Holiday. Feeds it to Aldridge. Back to Holiday. The dish to Aldridge. The fader. Rebounded by Serge Ibaka.
Good percentage shot, though. That's one they'll take any day of the week.
Lawson kicks to Gay. Pass to Shumpert. Lawson outside. From outside the arc. Good. Lawson's got 8.
The defender there in the neighborhood, but not quite close enough. Good shot.
And here is Ellis. There's the pass to Holiday. There's 45 seconds left here in the second. Ellis dishes to Holiday. Back to Ellis. Takes the 12-footer and hits. 7 points in the game.
Boy, after having a tough time in the first, he's managed to turn it around nicely this quarter.
This all setting the pick for Lawson. Outside Shumpert. There's the feed to Gasol. Back to Shumpert. Kicks to Lawson. so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Well, I think they've lost their aggressiveness a little bit. They're not getting fouled and going to the line.
Well, you know, that's an excellent point you make there, Steve, but we got to be careful not to nitpick here. I mean, they do still have the lead, and that's an advantage they'd be wise to continue to press forward on.
Anthony kicks to Kobe. The 3. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Kobe's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Back to Curry. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. And that concludes the first half. The away team leading now.
Presented by Sprint.
Thursday night means basketball on 2K.
The Sprint halftime report. Presented by Sprint.
And the third quarter about ready to get underway.
We watched a great quarter by Ty Lawson. He has 9 points, and he's got 2 baskets from out in three-point land.
I'm sure they'd like to get him a few more of those, so look for them to run some screens for him, try to pop him open.
Derrick Rose is out there with Kobe. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. Then it's Anthony. And it's Drummond in at the 5. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Jim O'Brien. Ginobili kicks to LeBron. He feeds it to Hibbert. Back to LeBron. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Griffin. And the bucket counts. He's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
And I'll say this about him, Kevin. I mean, it looks like he's made of rubber sometimes because defenders just bounce off him when he's driving the lane. What a finisher.
And I know something else the fans love about him is the way he's capable of going straight over the top of a defender for some monster throwdowns. I mean, we're talking about posterization with capital letters.
Puts it up from 12. Roy Hibbert with the rebound.
That's a huge part of what they want to do defensively. Limit his easy chances inside.
And the pass goes out of bounds, and they'll turn it over.
Way too loose on that inbounds pass.
Guys, their comeback bid had better get started.
I think there's still enough time for him here, Kevin. I think there's a good chance they can make it happen.
I don't know. I mean, it's going to take a pretty big run. They're going to have to be almost perfect to get this one done.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Here's Anthony. It's hauled in by LeBron.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
Back to Curry. Outside Griffin. Anthony on him. Griffin passes to Ginobili. Shot clock at 6. Curry. From deep. The long distance 3 is buried. Curry's got 7 points.
Well, with a dead-eye shooter like him, it takes more than average defense to put a stop to it. It takes great defense, and even that might not be enough.
Well, they were getting run ragged out there. Good time for a timeout. Maybe it was even too late, but this club has to regroup now.
Well, I tell you what, it wasn't pretty, and they definitely needed to take a minute to talk things over.
Marc Gasol's checked in for Roy Hibbert. Aldridge dishes to Kobe. Left side Kobe. He kicks it to Duncan. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. It's his first trip to the line. First free throw is good. Ramon Shumpert is checked in for Manu Ginobili. And Duncan drops them both.
Well, as far as the league's big men go, he's one of the very best at the foul line.
Lawson gets the screen from Ibaka. The shot's good from Lawson. Lawson's got 11.
Little touch of class there, guys. The end of that play with the finger roll.
And here's Holiday. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. And Duncan throws it down home. I like that they're taking it inside and taking advantage of each opportunity, Clark, to chip away at the deficit.
Yeah, and doing it with the dunk is a major energizer, too. gets the momentum going.
Yeah, and I think the interior defense, as good a job offensively as we saw. The defensive presence was almost non-existent. And they may see this lead disappear if they continue to give up those easy points.
Shot clock at 3. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. Tim Duncan picks one up. Free throw good, LeBron. And both free throws good for LeBron. Ways to get back into it, but they've got some time.
Key is to avoid mistakes and make each possession count.
Yeah, and I think the tendency can be to really rush or push the game a little bit. I think they need to avoid that.
Tipped. And here's the fast break. Here's Curry and Anthony with the block. Left side Rose. He passes to Drummond. Dishes it to Holiday. Feeds it to Carmelo. He's covered by Ginobili. Rose kicks to Duncan. Great tee that time from Hibbert. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Griffin sets the screen for Curry. Manu Ginobili on the way. Inside to Hibbert. Floats one up. And that one's good. 17 seconds left to play in the third. Ginobili against Holiday. Duncan up on top. Outside Rose. Launches a 3. And no good trying to get that one. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. Now here's Kobe. Griffin is out there with DeAndre Jordan. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then there's Ginobili. And it's LeBron in at the 3 spot. Rose passes to Drummond. He dishes it to Carmelo. Just 5 on the clock. The kick out to Rose. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Curry with it. Now here's LeBron. Passes it to Griffin. And he goes big with the dunk right over LaMarcus Aldridge. That's not as easy as he made it look, guys. You've got to have some skills to pull that baby off.
Well, he's got plenty of those skills necessary, partner.
Man.
Oh, you know it. The guy can climb the ladder, can't he?
The free throw off from Griffin. Kobe kicks to Anthony. This one for 3. And it's Griffin with the rebound.
Surprisingly, he hasn't really been a big part of their offense. I don't think he ever got into a rhythm.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. There's the dish to LeBron. Aldridge is there. Clock at 6. James. But they get it back. Curry attacking. On the high post, he drills it.
You know, I'd like to see more of that from him. He's been passing up his shot more than usual, even though he's hitting the ones he takes. He's got to be more aggressive. Well, he may just be trying to get a break in the action to clear their heads. You know, a lot of their shots are rimming out. You wonder if their confidence isn't suffering at this point.
I think that's a good time to call a timeout. If a team has a few fall the wrong way for them, just burn a timeout and let them forget about it. Regroup, talk about it, refocus.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Anthony with it. He's picked up by LeBron. And is back to the basket for over 5. That'll be a turnover. Here's Curry. Lays it up and banks it in.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
Yeah, the defense has been futile here. 5 of the last 6 field goals in the lane.
Rose dishes to Aldridge. Got a piece of it, and it ends up out of bounds. They'll keep possession. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. To the inside. Here's Anthony. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. That free throw good from Anthony. Both free throws good from Anthony.
Some great free throw shooting so far in this second half.
I think they should keep trying to initiate contact and get back to the line until they start missing from there. But as it is, they're perfect so far, so keep it up.
Parker kicks to Shumpert. Back to Parker. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Jordan. Pierce with the steal. Williams in the post. Guarded by Shumpert. Williams kicks to Anthony. Good. And the nice assist for Williams. And it's 6 points for Carmelo Anthony.
You just can't afford to let somebody get that good position in the paint.
Well, it's more than trouble when he does catch it down there, Steve. He's never going to miss from that range.
And it's Hibbert missing.
That's a shot he's got to hit. I mean, you don't get too many better looks from that range.
Johnson against Curry. And it's Johnson penetrating. That's tipped. Noah's shot is off.
Hey, I like creativity and a circus finish as much as anybody. But you better be sure you got a chance to make it.
Outside Shumpert. Curry. Back to Shumpert. Outside for Curry. The 17-footer. The shot is off. Excellent D there from Pierce. Now Williams.
Well, it looks like their comeback hopes are out the window. I think this lead is safe now.
Yep, this one's a done deal.
And that goes out of bounds. And they retain possession. Marc Gasol's checked in for Roy Hibbert. Pierce with a screen on Jordan. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. And the basket by Pierce.
And he came off that screen. The defense just couldn't get over the top. Beautiful play.
Yep, and without a hand in his face, he's going to bury those.
Williams against Parker. Kicks it out to Gay. Back to Parker. Now the pass to Shumpert. 6 to shoot. Parker drives in. He lobs.
Oh! That was wicked! The solo alley-oop. That's not something we see too often.
Timed it perfectly.
Looking for a better way to get up out of bed instead of getting on the internet and checking a new hit. Me get up, first shot, strut walking, a little bit of humble, a little bit of